Thomas comes to breakfast. Thomas has worked his branch line for many years. You know just where to stop, Thomas, laughed his driver. You could almost manage without me. Thomas didn't understand that his driver was joking. My driver says I don't need him anymore, he told the others. Don't be so daft, snorted Percy. I'd never go anywhere without my driver, said Toby. Nonsense, boasted Thomas. I'm not scared. Thomas woke the next morning. His boiler was lit, but his driver hadn't come yet. I'll just go out and then I'll stop, and whoosh! That'll make Percy and Toby jump. So very quietly, Thomas headed for the door. Thomas thought he was being very clever, but really he was only moving because a careless cleaner had knocked his controls. Thomas soon realised his mistake. He tried to stop, but he couldn't. The siding ended at the road. Thomas's wheels left the rails and crunched the tarmac. Horrors! He exclaimed and shut his eyes. The station master's family were having breakfast. The house rocked, broken glass tinkled, and plaster peppered their plates. And there was Thomas, peering anxiously into the room. Workmen propped up the house and laid rails throughout the garden. Donald and Douglas, puffing hard, managed to haul Thomas back to the yard. Thomas's funnel was bent. He was in disgrace. You are a very naughty engine, said Sir Topham Hatt. You must go to the steamworks to be mended. Meanwhile, a diesel rail car will do your work. A diesel, sir? Thomas spluttered. Yes, Thomas, said Sir Topham Hatt. Diesels never gallivant off to breakfast in station masters' houses. Thomas and Bertie. One day, Thomas was waiting at the junction with Annie and Clarabel when a bus came into the yard. I'm Bertie, said the bus. I've come to help you with your passengers. Help me, said Thomas. Yes, I can go faster than you, said Bertie. You can't, said Thomas. I'll race you, said Bertie. Their drivers agreed. Bertie raced off ahead at first, but he had to stop at the level crossing. Poor Bertie was left fuming at the gates, while Thomas sailed happily past. Goodbye, Bertie, called Thomas. Come along, sang Thomas. We're coming along, sang Annie and Clarabel. Then Thomas whistled in horror. Up ahead, Bertie was crossing the bridge over the railway, tooting triumphantly on his horn. Thomas stopped to let passengers off at the next station. Goodbye, Thomas. You must be tired, said Bertie. Oh dear, thought Thomas, we've lost. But as they rumbled over the bridge, there was Bertie, waiting at the red light. Now Thomas reached his full speed, and slowly but surely he drew ahead, leaving Bertie far behind. Thomas, Annie and Clarabel whooshed into the last station. The passengers gave them 3 cheers. Hip, hip, hooray! Thomas and Bertie often talk about their race, but Bertie's passengers don't like being bounced about like peas in a frying pan, and Sir Topham Hatt has warned Thomas about racing. So, although they would like to have a race, I don't think they ever will.